Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Per Hitro, they talk about the Edo State Governor, Godwin Obaseki, revoked C of O. And they also talk about the letter where it come from Palace. Make I leave you now, make you hear from Per Hitro.
Good evening, everybody, once more again. Good evening, everybody. Sister Gladys, Emmanuel, good evening. Camera, what do you mean by that? Bright. Boo, Stanley Okoro. My bad, okay, my bad. Please, once again, I greet you all. And let me quote my late friend again. I come in peace. The doctor himself, late Oguname. May your soul rest in perfect peace. Unfortunately, the way they are treating your case, anyway, let me not go there. Please, I came here today to affirm the situation on board. And today, I will be calling on some few eminent people. To me, they are eminent for now, in respect of this case we're talking about now. Most of my foes that we channel or we shoulder this issue are not in the same foes, believe, politically. Most of them are all in the other side politically, while I belong to Obaseki full time, no shaking, no movement. But we work together as one for one simple reason: for our nation, our kingdom, the interest of Edo people. Okay. I don't believe whether we have Ora, Ishan, Edo. I believe in Edo. I've always been, those of them who knows me, even Edo community will know that I've always been solidifying for us to have a unified association. Because I remember vividly when we visited the Crown Prince at that time, when it was the Crown Prince, Edward II, he talked about this issue, that in as far as we are in Edo, everybody in Edo is Edo people. So nothing you can change about that. We need to be one and work for one common goals. Until the states are divided, we remain one state and one entity. Now let me go further to establish to you that when the news came up on board about this 13,000 euro issue, that is why I'm here today, to show appreciation to those of you who trust and believe in us and carry us the good news ahead. Most of these Ewu Merije who we are insulting and talking, we don't know mention, we don't go there because we've already climbed higher than that. As I speak today, all we needed for what we asked for in public has been delivered to us. Today, the second batch will deliver to us, and we have all intact in our hands. But meanwhile, let me come back again to where I started. When the first issue came on board, it was announced publicly by the Murphy. I said before, the Murphy might not be perfect in other aspects, but in this issue, I want to work with him till the last day. I vowed before not to, if the issue continues like this, I will not contribute to anything to my kingdom any longer. But because the letter was debunked and the secretary spoke about the issue, and we all are aware. But I expect to see congratulations on board. Only this, my friend Giovanni, I tell me congratulations. At least we know how many people insulted me, called me liars, called us thief, that we are looking for money to do one thing or the other. Well, I continue saying it. No money will be given to me by a worker or a civil servant that will be enticed. I will be enticed. Believe me honestly. Nothing you will buy for me. God bless you, Richie. God bless you. Now that's what I want. If you tell me this, I will get power, because what we enter before, Matela, because it was difficult to convince the Edos, especially those okay, because we know the prime sponsor of this issue is somebody based in Nigeria. He can't say now, ya boys our Ayakuku. He might only measure anywhere, but if I decide to come out for here with less saga, so he might only go into saga. I just want to appreciate you guys who waited patiently to see the result of what we're talking about. Now, when the letter came up on board, quoting that I still remember that it has come to the notice of the palace that the individuals, Ranamigo and Co, who are producers that were raising funds illegally on land, fraudulent issue, blah, 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 that, and others. I told you that Whether, God bless you, John, whether they said my name or not, they used the name, God bless you, Maz Baba. So, they cannot mention everybody's name. We were many that were supporting this race, okay? But the reason why I came here today, I need to appreciate, you know, where on my say now, because believe me honestly, a lot of calls came to my phone. I continue telling them that this is the stand. This, God bless you, everybody. This is what I stand for, and this is what I know. I have never remarried, and I will never remarry, and nothing will make me ever to remarry in my decision. Okay. So when this letter came up, why I was so I came up immediately. I didn't even arrive home because that very day I slept just 3 hours from night work. I was at an appointment in a far distance from my base. Because I don't use car this period, I need to take a transport, public transport. So as I was coming back, I was receiving a lot of calls, sending me all the letter. I said, look, wow, who wrote this letter? But I know what we are doing. And you go and watch my stream. I say, we know what we are doing. We know where we are going, and we know where we are coming from. So I was the first person to come out and say, look, I stand by my words, and I will never remarry. God bless you all that show me love. God bless you all. I said I will never remarry in this issue. I stand by it. Until a letter comes to the bank where they said that it was true, that they were aware and money has been allocated. You know what it means to take 13,000 euro from Nigeria to this place cash. It is very, 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 very risky, especially the motive. Okay. So I want to announce to you all today that the money that we needed for the whole case, the second batch, has been delivered today. I will call a few persons to talk about this issue, but for the meantime, let me brief you what is really going on. So, the issue came up on board. I told every guys that this is what I know, and this is what I believe. That we are not fraudulent, I'm not fraudulent. Letter written from the court is original, is real, it is not fake. Letter also written from the palace, it is not fake, but we are yet to understand the motive why. Although I told you too in my video that that letter might have been written because of the way they were making caricature. Go and listen to my video very well. I'm a man that keeps to his words. I don't miss words when I'm doing anything. I'm sorry you are not seeing me on the normal background. This is my old background in my room here, but because I have a lot of things piped up in my kitchen and in my room. Sorry, in my city room. A lot of guys are here for business for tomorrow and next tomorrow for other issues. I don't want to go details about that. So I will not be doing things. They will be distracting me, their movements. That's why I came to the room quietly to do this video. Then, the reason why I came here today is to thank those who believe in me and pay that money to the lawyer. I have consulted 2 or 3 or 5 persons that paid through me, not through my account. But they said, I told them, I promised everybody that the money will be returned to everybody who paid that money, who wanted his or her money back. But most of them who called me, who paid through me, that is, who paid because of me, has told me that they know it is not only that 10,000 will be spent. People will enter transport. People will travel from Italy here to that place there to see, solicit with this case. From here to Germany will cost me 250 euros by KLM. Or British or Lufthansa, which I plan to do very soon. But the delivery of the money will not be delayed more than tomorrow. That's what we agreed in our conference call today. The money will be delivered tomorrow by 2 gentlemen. I won't mention names, okay? I believe in them. All the pieces, how the money was brought, was shown today on the video chat with every group that supported these moves. And for the letter, because of most people, one of the persons mentioned his name, my brother Eranomigo. For the letter, we are working towards it on how to get a letter, specific letter, saying that it was a mistake what they wrote before, so that we never can tell who you become tomorrow. We never can tell where you are going tomorrow. Okay, so even though my name was not mentioned, but if they look at the letter and say those who were supporting it and and others, I'm included. So for that simple reason, we should need a letter. We are not forcing. We will use every diplomatic means to get that letter. And we also have a press statement in television houses so that we will have those things as record, that we are not fraudulent persons. because you never can tell tomorrow. You can be appointed as a commissioner tomorrow in Edo State. You can want to contest as a governor tomorrow in Edo State. They'll say, this fraudulent man. They'll bring the letter. And if you don't have any counter letter or any counter announcement publicly to counterbalance what they show to you, it becomes a problem. So this is the reason why I said we are working very, 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 very hard to get a letter to clarify that issue on air. Having said so, before I call in my my guest, I don't even tell them I'm online. They're supposed to be expecting me 3-4 hours ago, but I have an emergency meeting that I went to attend to very close to the train station. Okay, so, but now, let me quickly, first of all, reason with those of you who are carrying the rumor that, it's not a rumor anyway, let me not use this as a rumor. Gather the informations. It is not an official statement yet from Obaseki. It is a statement made by online papers. You understand me? Online papers. In the wall of Obaseki, such thing has never been revealed in his wall, official wall of Obaseki. So I'm yet to confirm. And I will do 2 or 3 calls from tomorrow. But I've never read it on major newspapers. That's the more reason why I never knew what was going on. So when my comrade called me today, let me see. I think, sorry, one of us, don't say name. You get us, what he said, if I tell him, if 2 persons carry my head, one will break neck because of the issues on board. What is wrong with me? I'm supposed to have this message here. Okay. This call was given to me by my friend, Kevin Olagwe Oloton, who gave me this call. I think it's to be a show. Grazie, Grace Jaibu. Hey, well, wife. I want to see you. Okay. So, he called me and asked me these questions. I just want to quickly go into it. I searched all the net. I found out that the newspaper that took it, not even newspaper, online news that took the issue concerning the revocation of a C of O of Garrick Memorial School. Then I now went into investigation online also to find out why and what is this all about. Because I read online valid revoked paper of C of O that we know was the one that concerns Governor Obaseki revoke Ibori's property, C of O, Prime Times News, which is a standard newspaper. The second one was a Fabi Yapata School, Edo, that's sub. They didn't talk about that. Obaseki revokes right on Isaiah Yamo's 18 hectares farmland, Vanguard newspaper. Then Edo politics, Pedro Obaseki and Repeater Button in war of words over. That is not what we are here for. Now, and I said, no, I won't get what I want from there. Okay. And I said, Obaseki revoking this paper, there must be something that warrant it or that resulted to this issue. And I went, they now told me that the reason behind that's they said he revoked the paper because anyway, the who owns Fabia Pata, who's one of his son, I believe so, who's the director of that memorial school now, was the chief campaign or a close friend to Isaiah Yamu. The paper claimed that, that's why I said the paper is not a genuine paper. He claims that was the reason, would that be the reason why these things happen this way. But in the letter, a circular sent to Fabia Pata, it was written that it was revoked. It's not confirmation yet. I don't like saying sorry. It was revoked. It was revoked because of overriding public interest. I can't say that it hard for me. What is the meaning of overriding public interest? And I went into research to find out why did the Obaseki, if ever it is true, but we've not heard it from channel, for TVC, for registered and standard national newspaper yet. But these are just rumors that is going on everywhere. I will call my friend now when I finish the definition, and I will go back to that vote of thanks concerning 30,000 euro that was brought to us today, second batch. But meanwhile, and I said, what is the meaning of overriding public interest? Then I saw it in the Google. I said, once a legitimate expectation has been established, the administration may have good reasons to resist from its clear representation or promise previously made. You see, overriding public interest is that when you open a firm, a company, a organization, a non-profitable organization, or probably maybe a humanitarian center, you know, for a purpose, if that purpose is not being respected, it's not met, then it will be a problem. Somebody's calling me. I don't know what that is about this issue. Hold on, please, caller. Hello. Good evening. Are you? I'm online. You know. Just call. Just call. I'll put it on a speaker, right? Okay. Go ahead. Your name, please, and where are you calling from? You're calling from Holland, right?
Yeah, I'm calling
Okay.
from Holland.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching you as you're speaking now, and I want to just make some little contribution regarding the whole palace issue.
Yeah.
You know the thing with our, you know how social media is, my brother.
Yeah.
You understand? And I know the way people were taking the issue was not the right way.
Yeah.
But you know what I will say, I don't want you to blame them too much. You know why I said this?
Yeah.
Because when the letter from the palace came, it was the words they used, fraudulent, you know, and it's coming from the palace. I know when that kind of thing comes from the palace and they use that word fraudulent,
Yeah.
you know, it raises eyebrow.
Yeah.
And people will react. Social media is like that. It's not just this. Any issue that's on social media, it goes viral. People will react.
Yeah.
And so that did not help matters. That letter that came and that word they used, fraudulent, it seemed as if it sent a different kind of message that the palace is not in sync with what you people are doing.
Yeah.
And that they see it as that word is a very strong word.
Yeah, they're very,
word fraudulent.
Very, yeah.
When that word fraudulent,
Yeah.
people must react.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Whether positively or negatively, but it will spark reactions.
Yeah.
You understand? So that is where I see where the problem is. You know, that letter, you understand, it's, you know, it now sent a different signal because it was coming directly from the palace that you were also fighting for.
Yeah.
You know, so people will be confused. And they are saying it's fraudulent. You know, people will be thinking different things. You understand?
Yeah, yeah. So,
but I thank God that you know it's okay now, and the palace has put its weight behind you guys by bringing the money.
Yeah.
I'm sure why the palace wrote that letter was that we don't want to seem as if, you know, the palace or the monarch is begging those others from money to fight against.
Yeah.
You know, it seems embarrassing. It looks embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
And it's on social media. Everybody is saying it. So the palace, a whole about Benin, you know, even non-Benin should be surprised. A whole about Benin that is well respected. We're begging Benin people in diaspora for money. You understand?
Yeah.
So, and when the palace realized that, they quickly had to bring the letter. But the way they wrote the letter, that was what caused the reaction on social media. That word, fraudulent. It was a very, very strong word. Honestly, it was a very strong word, and you know, I think that is what sparked the kind of reaction.
I will go to that aspect now. The letter came. Yeah. Hold on, bros. Stay online, okay? I want to answer your questions because before the letter came on board, there were some elements. Who were saying it was a fraud already.
Yeah.
So when they were not, and there was one powerful person too, that issues came on board that lasted for more than 6 months on social media. I don't want to mention name. Who personally sponsored the negativities of these issues on social media? Who sent money to Dublin, sent money to UK, even influenced those in it.
Bros, before you continue, before you continue, when you say somebody sponsored negativity, when you say somebody sponsored negativity, yeah, but bros, I want to say something. When you say somebody sent sponsor,
I'm hearing you. Hello. Hello? The light went off. The light went off. Anyway, as I was saying, this my gentleman was trying to tell me that if somebody said negativity, what I said is that before the letter came on board, two or three Ewu Merije has come up and mentioned names and said, insulted all of us and called us criminals. Even those who were willing to pay the money for the beginning, people were now making caricature of them, said they shouldn't drop the money. People pay, even we that were championing these goals, pay more higher than everybody. Okay. So the case has lasted for more than 2 years now. And so 2 years case, we've never requested for money publicly from anybody. Because if the lawyer charge 1,000 or 2,000, it is negotiable between 6 or 5 persons, who were championing this case, this cause, But when it results to 13,000, not that it's a big money like that, but it was much for us as civil servants, you understand? So that was why. If people has not promoted the negativity of it, it could have just go smoothly and no noise would have come about, because we'll be doing it before. Going to court, do everything. They've never asked us one day. You understand me? We even said, okay, we're going to give the lawyers something. We say it here, and nobody have said they didn't send us. You understand me? So I don't know why my friend Noba went off. Okay. But the fact is that people who came up with telephone and be reading is that, hey, into come. It was on the wall. Promotion on the wall. But at least I came up again and stand by my words. That should be enough until they debunk the message. Anyway, let me go back straight to Fabi Apata's issue. Before we go back to call our audience, I want to quickly address that issue. So, if an orphanage or a memorial is being set up for a purpose, and the purpose of setting up that memorial, they are now deviating from that purpose, that is overriding public interest. I get what I'm saying now. Now, let me tell you one thing. Memorial at that time was a place set up by somebody to remember that person for the good work he was doing when he was alive. And they represent this place. Okay, this is a memorial or a foundation for such person. People go there to donate money there for the existence, maintenance activities of that place there. But when it becomes old, Elliot, you must sit there, become me old man. You want to start life. Anyway, let me go ahead. So when it becomes diverting from the main purpose, the government will be having keen interest to this issue. I give instance like churches in America. In order to develop society, in my church, for example, there was one that was asking my admin, that's my general administrator generally in our the whole national body, I said, why are we? He said, why are we paying and writing? When we pay tithe or pay anything at all, we need to. There's a form when we donate money to the church. For example, maybe we have a project in the church, we want to donate money, we fill it, write our name and everything, and the purpose of that donation. They kept those things as far. I said, why? He said, because we are no profit organization. He said, anytime we decided to open a project to build or extend our church, a project of 50,000 euro. The government would ask, where will we get the money from? Who paid these monies? He said, this is the reason why they kept this a receipt or keep this is details, you understand? So, Fabi Akpata memorial, this thing, I will still find out. I'm just telling you what the news carried, overriding public interest. Let me go further and continue the definition of overriding public interest. Overriding public interest will be accepted by the court as a good reason, providing that the administration can establish it. That is, overriding interest can be established, accepted by any high court or any court, so far you can be able to establish it that this memorial or this organization is overriding the public interest. Now let's go over. The provision provides possibility of overriding environmental objectives in the face of necessity or protection. Overriding public interest, human health, human security. Overriding public interest could also be vary depending on the size of the project, expected and impact and benefits. E.g., if they are relevant at the local, regional, or national scale. We're talking about benefit now. So, Fabi Akpata Memorial, who benefited? Those who go to the school there, or those who stays in that place there who get anything from there? Is the owner, the director now that benefit from it? I'm not judging. I'm just analyzing issues to everybody. Now, overriding public interest issues on the overriding public interest issues of CUJE referred to as Article 2.4 of the EEA directives, and which authorize member states, especially cases in a specific project, in the whole or in the part of the obligations of the EAI directives. In the disclosure can also be considered in the context as meaning that the general public interest in having information made publicly available may overweight consideration that same information should remain confidential. In the disclosure and issues of the expectation of the right of access or provision of these are things people might not understand. These are talking about articles. You understand? The simple English is that when you move or when you remarroll, let me use that broken. When you remarroll, it becomes a problem for us. Okay, so I will find out, but I'm quoting what the newspaper said. They say Obaseki said it's overriding the public interest. So those of you who know Fabi Akpata Memorial, check the history 20 years ago and check what is going on today, present time. If they are not the same, then I stand by Obaseki. But if they are the same, I will caution the governor and be against him. Just as the way I was against anti-grace bill law, which I said I will talk about. Okay. Now let's go back. I want to call on a few of my persons that concerning that money in the palace. Let me see. Please bear with me. The first person I will call now is just to find out, to tell us exactly how far we went on this issue. I might see whether the Murphy can speak to us too, because I think we spoke today on the Zoom meeting. Let me see whether we can speak to us. Please bear with us, please. Might be busy with another line. Okay, hold on. I know what to do. Let me try and call on the group chat. We talked today on group chat. Echo. Let me call him. 2 minutes, please. Just bear with me. Maybe they're live. What is going on? Not picking. Let's try the next person on board. Let me try the Efosa. If it's not going to work. You know something, I've been here party. Okay, my big brother Efosa. Hello. What are you here? Hello. 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 He picked, but not talking. Please bear with me. Let me try him again. The last time. I don't know why the rest are not picking. I don't know what is going on. I think today is Sunday. I will try to see if the Iranomigo is on board. Okay. Not picking. Let me call my very good friend Iranomigo. if he's around too. I just want to hear from them, but we all had his Zoom meeting today, and we decided that the money will be delivered by tomorrow to the lawyer. Hey, my chair, how far? What? My very life. Not the topic here. Allow university where my brother got 2 minutes in it, but well, okay, what he go on because you are on live then, Abi? Do I leave you? Okay, fine. But I wanted to call you in respect of. I just wanted to inform you because we couldn't get you today that the second batch of the money has been delivered today. By tomorrow, we'll be delivered the money to the lawyer tomorrow. But yeah, me I call we back again to this issue concerning about those when I like Europe, when I like Europe, I do not break me, I do not ego me, I do not lie me. It can't man. About when I like Europe or I like Europe. No, why will yeah? A direct message to Abat, eh? Kenoria ye mo live voice my viewers why will let me just give this message to amigo. Wakama Bat when I like any Western Europe or like Eastern Bloc of Europe or like Russia or like Ukraine or like Hungary or like Romania or Yorefu. You should go back to Mexico. Then where Agba we done. Oh, if we Agba we done. Owoka ikata ma ewe amawe oka ya ko guy o me akwaru no ya gwe abati na gume awu me vie na momo we Facebook me agoro ya vie he will laugh best so la gunwe ka ma ro mi go e ma ya ri dan we wa ni ni aka ma we ne ga try shot emi o le Libya la wa e ga ha wu yi Libya. Because any visa ya ade webo definitely all will visa la moka report o ga ya so pe webo so okay wa me ya oh o get try no we le what
everything they record. Not be say they say.
Okay, Bosto Baba. When I have a size I would or need they want t-shirt again. Oh, I say.
Okay, Bosto. Here we are doing
we don't have my man a size in all of a t-shirt or long sleeve. Every old war. I'm delivering to him by myself. I battle a channel yo. On that time, we know we have a golden wristwatch. You may like a golden wristwatch. Or ye gold plated wristwatch, not there with 3,000 naira. On a when you like a Boston, a reply, ma. A man, or when yeah, woman done, eh? Yeah, woman done, but unless you are only me, oh, ne talo, eh? Yeah, even wow, a ọ̀pẹ́ na ba ke no ke kuviku ikufo osulate mu osulaki o mene e ti pe ni wa wata ma when I try when I level when I or a camp na all about a camp a family o wa ke ya a picture no ya mo kan deliver the police we wona I boast of it e ke lori aye be do ani ke lori le o ala ade America o bo yo iran amigo egbe na oho wona sa me na nia okay ama o de yele mieki Anytime I'm not joking, oh, I'm able stone. I'm not there, but I'm not interested. Just ask him his sizes, pass it to me. Our size, I will send him the number. My leg going phone, my leg going phone. I told him where in my house say whatever. But I just want to thank him. On my way, man. So I will give him a t-shirt and a long sleeve. He have a donne. He got miege. He been here yo. He got miege. He crest a long sleeve in it. Or very small. Very small. That is what crest yo. He was able stone. He been yo. Unde no woman. I'm woo. There's nothing without beginning, without end. I mean, therefore, even no yet the nobody. Yes, yes. Yeah.
He go put a Boston rename so that I make people for no rename. They do anything. He go right out. He said, rename na Kelly Okunbowa, aka Boston. Me, they know say, me, I don't know say na Kelly that they called a Boston before. Me, you know say these are bad. Now re-enemy to a Boston.
Yeah.
Because he don't first talk and say, Boston they do answer. So he come bring it. Rename come out. Make una see am. You know say I'm investigator as smart person 1,000,000%.
He gonna pay. Neri when we go to South Africa, Royal Boabe, Amagba. I volley a lot very soon. He gonna not win now. Politics metana. Even if you go a business, I have you now. I have you now. Obaseki was leaving 2024. Let me tell you
the reason why he said he was afraid. He knows they want people to say Obaseki don't abandon her. He don't finish.
yes.
So that make her call the claim say Obaseki send her message. See people here. One of the best. Now he did it too. He said for him to go sleep. Now for they worry you like about this here.
Yeah, you are frustrated. Yeah, na we're in Nigeria. Well, be frustrated. He be now, man. He mweje. He dey very healthy. He go he may winner. He may go give man. I go give me. What am I going to understand? Abatinia. Amari go give. Or have there on ya. Or make connection here and webo. Or webo stock ule ya kwa. I don't give you. I would imagine if he body boogie to me, he might care because he had him now, me. Mother started very there. Everyone less about here. Oh, I'm not better. He can't tell me where on a try lucky a boa. A year try lucky a cocoa. Anytime, man. Imagine this stop where my comrade continue your work. Magma later, child. Yeah. Sorry, my audience, please. I was not supposed to do that. I never know he was on live too, you know. Maybe these guys are beating because we party were region maybe I never knew he has carried up that case of Albert. Imagine take one camera it don't be why I get a bill over chow. But let's just forget about that one first. But the reason why we are here today is to give vote of thanks to those of you who told us that he only 50 euro no 100 euro no where money they only back. But we've already told you guys that where the palace has submitted money to us. The second batch of the money came to us today. I wanted two or three persons that saw the money to have spoke to you guys here today on board. When the guy saying, "Imagine akiri, maybe you don't get about where if for session log okay, damn you. But when you frustrated here, one rewebo is legal. One rewebo on wemina. One rewebo on one or the lazy. One rewebo emo savuru black it was your zawela. You going to borrow me last week to read me. One rewebo Oba family. One rewebo or even no massive agbona. One rewebo or one massive agbona. One rewebo egberai. He osalo boy. The Meleka about go video no. Every Sunday may I wait Thanksgiving. Yeah, anyway, my birthday is coming up on the October 27th. I got a 10 years about the year now. Okay, irrespective of the devil's attack. If no sooner than I assume that bat, I bury a blessing, or you war your blessing. On a serious note, or you have a problem in it survey, it may solve within 3-4 months now. Or assume that bat, okay, why? Or okay, why any? Every day I tell me now because no work on guy. I'm not work on guy. So I'm no you are going. Uda obubo subo we few. Agba when I go to Toronto. Oh ya get no feel. Oh wa subo no we. Oh, you are fear, you are fear, you are valid, you are valid, okay, I'm most of group. Already 4 o'clock vakota. Around 4:30 vakota. No ko do kuno ya gewe. You know we are feel like na. We are think feel. Ero no ko do kuno ya ge. Ni me be agbera gbe ode abat eni is the real name now. Why my real name Oga like West. Any territory from Austria to this place, I'm in charge. From Austria to the north, the more what they don't need. I can only I yet be my name my way offend. We don't travel to Mexico. Travel na ego na moon we feel una dupe man ego na have drug ego na have 419 una ya do wa una ya bo we amagba. We may hate to be a man that said he has money. You have money, but we are Latin. Oh, what we boy? Oh, yeah, me to we get no one. It's slippers no buy so no. I want to do a t-shirt in at 5,000 ring road. Only the most expensive shirt no is you. Oh no, je native. You na become on native. You know, on become on lace up. To even wear lace up shoe for native self. Now you be like say you don't even know what in they bought. We are give me. We may via Facebook. I can not via. Oh, wait, Nikita. I want to wear the fanny view wait where you can. Any general on your island. I tell Bonini. Unday money, na you could a little. My aboma, my way out here, na gasina. Oh, bar my ducky, only, or your boy, you will if or lalo. Mama ye. Yeah, we are joking. We are not joking. But as far as where they are doing things to disgrace or to disappoint the Benin's or the Edos in anything they are doing, just because they want to close their secret or they want to hide their leakage, and they start using their words with their fans to insult people. We shall see. If we cannot get them physically, we will get them in emotional level. Man, anytime I say, I'm not here today to make saga with anybody. As I told you before, I'm only here to tell my friend, hey, let me call my friend concerning this issue of this land. I just came here to thank those who believe in us, who know that we're not trying to play pranks on them, who know that we're not trying to play them 419, that what we're doing, we'll be doing it for a very long time. Sister Sophia, the way the ordinary like Sister Sophia, just 2 minutes. In my door, my phone, or we like in this thing, is a and then we money we was say no problem because she's a very private lady. Only why any but in anything when they line now you every night it's 9 o'clock. Okay, on a mare what just 2 minutes please. This is the lady that sponsored the t-shirt used in the first case we went to in Germany. Okay, let me call the second line. Nigga, the door you. Because one women on at let me see whether she's online. Ni what here or we are going. We'll talk about it then before I leave. Okay, on a ring. Let's see whether they'll pick. Oh, we are not Monday. I don't know what is going on today. I've been at a party. Jenny. No, she's not picking. Anyway, my sister is not picking, but I wanted to appreciate her. This is a woman that spent more than 350 euros for just the shirt in my area, a court. You understand? So all these days we'll be struggling for this issue. So we are not ready here to come and make caricature of anybody. Once more again, I have come here to appreciate everybody. And now, let me call my friend concerning that issue of revocation of Kevin line. But anyway, let me see. Kevin line. Or when you have deflect in from Obaseki, that I'm the only person no care, no matter deflect from Obaseki. Either we deflect for now until I have a reason to do so. I don't say sorry for anything I'm doing. I realize in my but okay, connecting. Hello, my big brother. Koyo, well, I life right now, be? Okay, good. But we'll life now, be? Okay, I want to discuss with you on life, okay? So that we'll talk this issue on life, okay? All right. This is my very big brother, Obota Kevin. My brother, when we call him a bar, he got a meeting, you know, in a bar. So it was noisy. In a Camarena where I'm not equipped with a very good information. But as of now, so far, there's no standard national newspaper that have carried the news. There's no a official site or Obaseki. But because of what you said, I know who you are. You don't say things that you don't hear about or things that are not going on. Probably maybe in my gazette, Ladian, you know. So I now went into internet and found out information about this revocation of Derek, Apata, C of O of Apata, you know. It's a memorial, you know, memorial place, you know. It's non profitable organization. You understand, Venania?
Yeah.
People pay money there. People use it to assist those who were there, who are there, you know, to manage the affair. So I understood that the person already in charge as a director is one of the sons of Pata Ogire, you know. So I now the letter anyway Obaseki Gmeladian a reason not go revoke ATA officially. Oh, I'm only trying to educate you on what I read so far on internet by an online newspaper, not recognized online newspaper. ATA recognized, but it's not a established national newspaper. Okay, to me, it's not creditable 100% to me. Away. No, yeah, give me finish now. I'll give you time to talk. No worry. Don't worry. And I'm a broadcast. I told you now.
Because I just listening to finish.
No, don't worry. I did broadcast. No worry. Let me finish my disinfect. I'll give you time to talk to us about Obaseki. Don't worry. So I read the letter sent out by Obaseki about the geographical planning institution in Edo State, stating that overriding public interest. That was the main reason why it was revoked. ATA on a standard level. When I went out to find out the full meaning of overriding public interest, it means that an organization or a memorial or a non-profit organization that has deviated from the main purpose that it was registered. You understand me now? This is what I had about it. So this is the reason why what I had. But I will find out by tomorrow. I'll come out in full. Now tell me exactly what is going on.
Okay. Yeah. Pardon.
About my brother, about go.
I agree with
the fans, yeah, the viewers, yeah.
I agree with Lofuna. I believe this time, not the time we will see truth, we don't will talk the truth.
You are very correct.
So I did broke up today. Now my people, now if they say that you decide to call all the people.
When you support Obaseki?
Not the only you I call.
No, I know. But my own case is a different case.
I call Nick.
Yeah.
I still call Adeya website.
Yeah.
When I call you, by tomorrow I'll still call more people.
Yeah.
The reason why I call you to ask you that question because I know a few days ago, a few months ago, when I do some broadcast on anybody, you come out to say, leave your contribution. Anywhere for seeing any mistake, you still correct us and right, let us know. So to check all the people where it's talk about, follow Obaseki. All of them don't get disappointed. All of them they say they get disappointed the way Obaseki they operate.
Yep.
I say now only you now when the
still stand
talk about Obaseki.
Yeah.
Even them who they civilian, we don't see me sure. So sir, I don't feel like to you.
Yeah.
The thing is talk today now. That school, Obaseki don't sell am. Okay? Obaseki don't sell that school. You hear say even Benin Library. You don't sell am. You don't sell Benin Library. Even this new era school where Oshomo build new Obaseki stop.
When he renovates.
Renovate but renovate
renovation. Go ahead.
Renovation for the shop. Shop now use no material there. Up to now,
Obaseki abandoned, he don't want to let the students go enjoy their new building. You understand? You don't go allow them enjoy their new building. Even our great leader at Kalakuta Parliament,
Yeah.
he do go there today as well.
Yeah.
We see and say even grass don't they grow for other places.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't know why you not call them Mamaboot inspector or and the Mutari where they in charge of revenue now. When they go carry class, go clear that bush. You understand?
Yeah.
And this other school one they tell you this school where you mention his name just now. Say his name again.
Fabi.
Eh?
Fabi Akpata.
No. Fabi Akpata. This new name when they call her. They one name when they write come and they call her.
Okay, I've forgotten the name too.
I will check my bookers.
Anyway, go ahead anyway.
That school, the reason why Obaseki revoked the C of O of that school, that man no support him for a campaign. Okay? When we not beat around the bush. He don't support him for a campaign at all.
Okay.
So that is the reason why Obaseki go revoke the C of O. If Obaseki is not to revoke the C of O, you know, you as a leader, you when they say you support Obaseki now. How many schools this man don't build for a time?
Okay.
I mean, where the school day?
Okay.
When you say this school, Obaseki build them.
Hold on.
Now, if you where who hospital you think make sure say this one is the hospital one Obaseki don't build for a time. Nothing to show for it.
Okay.
Nothing.
Yeah.
For Congress show for it to even back Obaseki. You know say everywhere don't red.
No.
You when they talk now, according to my the followers, they let me know say you yourself, you know who collect money.
No.
You understand?
No.
So they collect money. So
No.
people when collect money now they see back up.
Echo. Kevin.
And you are
Yeah.
you ever see any governor for the whole Nigeria where they operate without commissioner?
Echo.
You
Hold on.
ever see any governor where they operate?
Hold on now. Let's address it one by one. You know I like your argument, eh? Let me start from the beginning. You talk about new era. Talk about how many school you don't build. Talk about Fabi Akpata. You understand me? Now, you see, let me just say first, those who are backing up now from Obaseki are those who came in for the motive of money. They don't have objective. They never knew what was going on. They don't even know why Obaseki was supposed to be the governor. They don't even know his plans, his mega agenda. This is the gospel truth. Whether they are professors, whether they are master degree holders, whether they are BSc holders, I don't give a fuck. I decided to follow Obaseki because he was the best candidate out of the two candidates that came out in Edo State. He is not perfect. Now I start from the beginning. You see, constructing 2,000 schools in Edo State without having a quality education is zero. Do you agree with it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. When Oshomole was constructing those red roofs in Benin City, are you aware that he was owing close to 9 to 10 more salaries of teachers in the Edo State before he left power? No, confirm it. We are all bloggers. Let us not deny this fact. You heard it, Abi? No. Woman understand the man. You might could take it. They view us at Akbar. But let us say the truth. I just ask a question. You wait first now. I'm coming to a point now. I'm coming, brother. Woman based school now. My water and what I'm now. Yeah, hello, Kevin. Ask a question. Kevin, please. Let us argue civil. Okay, civil. Okay. I just ask a question. Are you aware that Oshomole left more than 10 months salary to teachers and civil servants in Nigeria? In the Edo State, he left. You're not aware?
No.
Okay, good. Let's leave it. I'm not going. You see, very simple. No problem. Then I ask you another question again. You said Obaseki did not build hospitals. Okay. Do we really need hospitals in Edo State, or we need to overhaul the one existing? Hello, where are you? If anywhere, Emma Classy, where are you?
Hospital in Edo State, and we need hospital, we need more.
No, damn you on it now.
So we get Abla,
Damn you on it now, my brother.
Oguname no go die like that. People will get standard hospital and standard ambulance.
Let us not go to that. I will see answer that one to you. Oguname is my very good friend. He do call me, okay, before he died. Let me tell you one thing, eh? Let's answer the question one by one. In Benin City there, we have Stella Basajo Hospital, Central Hospital, UBTH. These are 3 standard hospitals. Benin City there is not up to 20 kilometers square meters. Benin City. From Saplero to Selu Ugbowo, it's not up to 20 kilometers. Okay? You live in abroad, Abi? You should know the distance where they create more hospitals. Okay? Now, what we need. Have you visited Stella Basajo Hospital recently? Okay. Ambulance issue, the ambulance issue we're talking about now stopped in 1979 to exist in Nigeria. Since you grew up in Benin, did you see ambulance one day moving the streets? Excuse me now. Hold on now, my brother. Just 2 minutes. We are going to a point, okay? I know where I'm arriving at. Just answer my question. Then later. You wait first now. And now one by one. I like to argue educatively. No, you are looking at the surface. I ask you a question. Listen to me, eh? I'm 50 years. That you're listening. Listen. You wait now. You wait first now. Brother Kevin. Okay. Let's postpone it, Kevin. Kevin, listen. No verse now. Kevin, cool down. You're my friend. Okay, what you will do, Kevin? What you will do, Kevin? Hold on now. Kevin, hold on. I did do afternoon tomorrow, eh? When is your show coming up? But I did work. I did work this week for 4 days. I did start by 2 to close 10. Let's make an appointment. After 4 days now. Tomorrow is Monday, Abi?
Yeah, tomorrow is Monday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On Friday, I'll be off. Saturday, I'll be off. Okay? Then on Sunday, I'll be morning section. Night. So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, give me time you want to call me. I will ask me these questions. I will analyze all to you. What it means by governance. God bless you. Invite your followers. Let it be online with me. Okay? But I repeat again, those of them who are Rimaroli now are the same people, the kind of same people who were also Rimaroli when the letter was issued from the palace that we were fraudulent people. Okay? They supported us from the beginning, but the Rimarole, I stand on my point because I know the evidence I had in my hand. I will tell you the overhauling Obaseki has done. The fear I now have is that if any governor can start from where he stopped when he leave office. Anyway,
No, sir, Obaseki is doing nothing.
it's okay. It's okay, but be my guest. I'll be your guest, Abi. I'll be your guest, Abi. Okay.
We're glad to have you, sir.
Okay. God bless you. God bless you.
Before I leave, why are the surveillance fighting each other now?
That is what. Who is fighting each other, please?
Who's fighting each other? Amababu inspector is fighting Orene. Orene is fighting
Kevin, while be like Mexico. Make I tell you what it, Kevin. Kevin, make I tell you what it, If I were you, you will take time, go play my videos. I've already told you that Abad is a bomb before. He was a bomb that time, and he's a bomb tomorrow. I told you go and watch my program. I say Obaseki should be very careful with Abad. He was lucky that people already make up their mind. Because of how bad he would have lost that election. You know why? I said it. I say, we are saying Tori Kabaka is bad. They say so. Okay? They say so. But Tori Kabaka is far better than Abad.
Of course.
I said it. Go and watch it. Do you know the reason why Abad ate my money?
No.
Because I'm telling you, hold on now. I never negotiated for money for Obaseki. I never requested for money from Obaseki. I'm speaking now on live video to you now. It was a Ranomigo that called me. I said, look, you guys were born in the Obaseki. Are you hearing me now? I will be at Tana. You know, Igoma, Amarigo, me will be at Tana. We go K Nigeria. Ranomigo was the first person who told me this matter. That's why I believe that man. Oh, tell me. If I know it, man, you find out it's true. Because the information in there is bigger than me on social media. Okay? That's Okasunweke, you know, and he has a lot of connections. Okay. Okay, I deal business with big men in Benin City before me. Okay. So, all you tell them, in my belief, a stainless. Or you tell her, where or you call in and release him my gear. Or working me our war. That's to tell you where I was among those who supported Obaseki, but I was never the group that was saying 4+4. Go and watch my video. Okay. So all of see now where I no good no good seeing one. I regret it, my brother. Because me, I stand with Obaseki for reasons I will tell you on Friday, on Saturday, or Sunday. Until you called me. So here in Wari Maro now, they went in there they were sympathizing with Obaseki. Not because they know his capacity. Not because they know his plans. Not because they know the duration of his progress of what he's doing. Because we hear my brother, I don't know how old you were at that time. Do like police in a governor. You didn't participate in the politics at that time much, I believe so. Because me too, I was just a follow that time.
No.
I'm just telling you, I just entered secondary school that time. In short, Abisali school may you. Secondary school Abisali may you. We all know how they condemn Abusali at that time. Power. But today, tell me one governor that has done what Abusali has done so far. Oroa. But vaya edore. One ten una. And I was saying, okay, go na wo. Igbeneji no man o tori maga. All the whole atena bele garanto. O mama wa the village okay wu. And I was saying, gonna one down. So, I know what I'm trying to tell you now. Where? Yeah, good.
Yeah, we watch the Obaseki man birthday and what's the right thing to do.
Hey, Adam, you listen. Adam, you listen. When you use influence or personal relationship into governorship, governance, it becomes a disaster. Not even the monarch can influence Obaseki if you know what he's doing. I'm just telling the gospel truth. You won't say because Edward Ogidi Gan II wants a market to be built in a K1 road, for example, when it's against the rules and regulations and the urban planning of those states, that he will do it because it's about Benin. It's not possible. I'm just telling you the fact of governance. That's how it works. When I say Manobra surprise is that because the guy is not dancing to the tune of everybody. Constructing roads without good drainages in Edo State is useless. Uwelu, Igbanis, Maya in Nigeria, maybe constructed or Dionosagi, hotel the right boy. I'm very close to that place there. Okay, Eno Secretary, we want you to buy a grade. Uwelu Igbana constructed for 8 years. Eto, when I say Eto, because there's no good drainage. But you see the drainage system that is going on in Texami Road. Oshomole abandoned that road there because of storm line. Are you aware? Anyway, why invite him? Me show where.
Yeah, invite.
Yeah, just like we have here. Man, understand him. Can we call your way? All right. Yeah, my very good friend. You know, I respect him a lot because he respects me much. You know, respect we don't buy it. You own it. You know, because me, I like argumentative issues. You understand? Obaseki had come across a video. I was surprised. Oh my, but he makes a profile. He moves here and make qualified agriculture. Go and see what is going on there now. MOU win now because everything has to be planned. Every day, every day, all of them is street now. You know, time we're having our urban planning. we live in the poorest area in my state. I live in the council quarters for civil servants. I don't live in VIP areas in my place. I live in GRA, okay, in my state. But one day I will do it. I'll be on live. I'll take you around everywhere and tell you how this area was developed, how it was 40 years ago, how it is now. Marilo Pakaka, a lead in Marilo, that small lead, all by a wall. Of just 6 months ago here in my garden here where children play here, they planted a solar energy recharging this thing. I feed the garden, and I charge the battery. Oh God, oh my show. A governor no install a public tap, cold water with gas water in the whole Ravenna. Oh, we last year. Our prime minister married the burial. The governor of the region married the burial. Very few persons were there. He died about attack. I've met that guy in the pharmacist, all real line. He made a worry piadina open market. A kilo open and I dare tomatoes delimia. What boy a governor. Or let me score a mayor. Oh, remember on a vapi joao. The way central one. And I said that's 6 months imprisonment release. We are trying the benefit of Nigeria. I am away governor. You are a dead person. Anyway. Once again, let me conclude. I want to go and sleep. I came here to thank everybody that believe in us. That's all. This man has called again. Hold on, he can't para anyway. Hello.
Hello. Hello,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying your topic, man. It's very engaging. I just want to make it
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm just really enjoying the show.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy that guy that just called you. I don't know his name.
I
just want to make a quick point on that.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
You see that guy, you know, sometimes, one thing I want to say.
Yeah.
This is where Europeans or the Western world is better than us Africans.
Yeah.
The problem is that with governor, when it comes to governance, there are no sentiments. I think this guy is the guy that was talking to you now. He's too sentimental. You understand?
Yeah.
He's just talking out of sentiment. I know he's a Yamu supporter.
Doesn't anything.
I know that. I get it. You understand? But he is not. Most of the things he's saying, he's just trying to just rubbish. Obaseki didn't do anything. He's this. He's that. Most of the things he's saying, he sold that building. He sold that, but he has no proof of anything. You understand? You cannot come and say that government sold land or whatever. Or okay. If you ask him now, the buildings he said Obaseki sold. Okay, who did he sell it to?
Let's assume. Listen, brother. Just 2 minutes. Give me an ear to let educate you on that aspect. He said I called him. He will call me. So I wait to be called on Friday or Saturday. Be hooked up. Yeah, I will store your number now. I will send the link to you so that you will get us to know that in that way. Let me quickly just tell that when he was talking about Obaseki issue about the Igbedejo birthday just now, you see, Obaseki attended the birthday. Okay. All other ceremonies that was taking place from, the ceremony started since last month. You understand? Various ceremonies started last month. You can't expect a governor to attend a birthday 2 or 3 times. A governor that is leading 5.6 million population in the state, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was what shocked me. That was what shocked me is what he was saying.
And then, apart from that, the school, let's assume he sold the school. I use one statement, say, overriding public interest. That was the reason why the governor revoked the property from the former owner. They didn't own that place there. It was built by collective effort of Edo people. Okay. But named after Fabi Akpata because of the contribution he did to Edo State. You understand? Now, if the governor finding that this issue is not the school, directors are not working with the purpose of the school establishment, then if it is for fun, if they are making money from it, he better sell it out to private owner. If it is so, I'm only telling you, I have not confirmed that. Sell that to private owners, people pay school fees and get a standard education. Because even the director there now is not the owner of the school. It was named after his father. The father did not build that school with his money.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. Yeah, what I want to say that most of the things he said doesn't hold water. He was talking out of sentiment. He said Oshimole built a school. Oshomole did not build the school. He renovated the school.
I said it. I corrected him immediately. Yeah.
New era has always been there.
It was
So
renovated.
if he build a new school, Oshomole did not build it. Oshomole did not build a new school. He should stop passing wrong information. Oshomole renovated the school.
Yeah, I told him to. I told him.
Okay. Why didn't he mention the State School of Nursing that Obaseki is renovating seriously now?
Listen, you see, I continue saying my brother. Let me tell you what, my brother. Just 2 minutes. I'll give you this one. In my state here, we are close to 600,000 or 700,000 population, less than 1 million. In my state here, 600,000 minimum, maximum. In the area I live here, we have 2 nursery schools, 1 private, 1 owned by the state, and 1 owned by the region. Okay. Then we have 2 primary schools, 1 owned by the local government and 1 owned by the state government. Then we now have a secondary school, junior secondary school, 2. We now have senior secondary school, 2. All in the same compound. 4 schools, where they build, when they carry material, when he did that school, he not reach the area of the school, not reach half of all primary school for Sulu. All who are long go reach Eguya Daken. Now all who are certain to now go. Okay. Uniben, the land where Uniben carry, when the faculty not reach the build, all the faculties when they go see build for a session campus, that compound, University of Bologna, University of Padova, University of Genova, all I can measure 6 universities that is close to 700 years in Italy. Their compound combined together is not as big as Uniben. You understand me now? So it is not to build red roof, it is a matter. Which students come out from that place there? I prefer make they produce 16,000 graduates in a year who are useful to the society than to produce 50,000 graduates in a year who are not useful to the society. I engage some of my friends here who say they are graduates in Nigeria, in my state here. They cannot make statements in English language very perfectly. They can't even construct issues. Most of them say they read political science. I did not go to university. I have an advanced levels in political science. But the way I speak on issues of politics, they don't even know anything. They can't even define even democracy. I see them here. If they write, they be like foul. Are you getting it? Now, at least school I go. My brother. At least school let me go. They laugh me, say me no go school. And I tell you the truth, if you see my uncle,
I understand you.
Primary 6 now he reach. He write in Cork C writing.
Yeah, I understand. You know, this guy that just called you, he's just being unnecessarily sentimental. That is just what I took from what
no problem. It's my friend. We will talk again on Friday. Yes, I will send you the link.
He was talking about building many hospitals.
We don't need it. We just need to equip the old ones.
We don't need it. There's hospital. In Benin, there are already 4 hospitals.
4.
There's one in Irua. You know, there's a big
no, I'm not talking about Irua now. I'm talking about the main city, my brother. I'm not talking about foreign Benin city.
I'm talking about the state.
No, forget about state. He passed. State. He reached 10. He don't be aja. You understand me? He don't be aja. I know be aja own standard.
Exactly. So the important thing should be how to maintain this existing.
Equip them with modern equipment.
Equip them. Yes, not building more.
We have one hospital in my state here. 1 hospital. They just extended it that day and they built a very big a technological section that cost them 5.6 million euros. To build that building in Nigeria, it will cost you 40 million.
That was why I was very surprised when Oshomole was going to build another university, Edo University. What was
now sentiment, tribalistic issues?
Why not take that money and make Ekpoma a very more standard university?
No, you want to invest in your city, make it in your village. That's a fact.
Is it necessary?
This is a fact. This is what is going on with our society.
You understand? That is it. So when they see you building university, they think you have done super work. It's not. It's waste of funds. It's waste of resources. Honestly, it is.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Because we already have a state university. Why going to build another one when the one we already have is not even up to standard?
Let me just summarize. Let me summarize it to you once more, my brother. You see, Benin Technical School was to be a school that would train up a student who become a plumber, electrical engineer, whatever you want to do. That's to diploma levels. That is SS1. You come out, you know how to repair car, you want to do this thing. You can go to any state. You want to be a secretary, you want to be a management in a catering section, whatever, you know. We have College of Education. We have the one NC in Yaro. We have a College of Agriculture. Okay. Then we now have this Igoriaki that they are building now that will be completed by December. He said by next year. Obaseki said by next year that school should be in function. Okay. If the technical school that guy renovated, my brother, either is speaking to you now, I left Nigeria without having a single hand work. Okay. When I came back to Italy here, I was working from operaio to operaio. One day, I said, what is this nonsense? I just left my work. I went back to school. I spent 6 months on adult education concerning industrial electrical. I did it when I was on my housemanship. The company that I went to go and serve saw me and retained me and told me when I finished my school, I should come back. They paid me for 1 month, 1,500 euros for the transport and feeding money. I had to go to a restaurant. I stayed there for some while. I make a demand for one of the biggest company that construct platform. We call it platform. That is an offshore company. All those that drilling things you see in the high sea.
Yeah.
That's what we construct. I worked there for 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Tosi Sud. We have 2 companies in Italy that does that thing. Rossetti and Tosi Sud. I worked there and they changed me. They told me that electrical, I can't go too far because it's too technical. I need to have got technical education. You understand me? It's not just to wire. They now switched me to carpentry, metal carpentry. I was now learning metal carpentry. 1 year in that place there, I was now having 60 persons working under me. They were all Poland. Guys from Poland. Cheap laborers working with me.
Yeah.
So if I have got that orientation in Technical School, I would have been bigger when I come here. You cannot see a white man that cannot know how to do any handwork in Italy here or in Germany or in Holland, even in Hungary. At 20, you will tell him, what are you doing? You say, I work in the magazine. I'm a storekeeper. He read everything about storekeeping. I'm a hotel management. I'm a cook. I'm a chef. I'm this and that. But in Nigeria, when they were constructing the 3rd Milan Bridge that day to renovate it, my brother, do you know where they go and rent weathers, a carpentry? Ghana, Togo, and Liberia. Check.
Are you serious?
What am I serious? I know what I'm saying now. I don't lie. They couldn't get enough carpentry people.
That means Nigeria is finished. I'm sorry.
Who goes to school?
If with the population of we are over 200 million people.
Yes.
Population, you cannot get enough carpet.
You know why? You know why? The schools that are supposed to have this like technical school. Hello.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay, the school like technical school that's supposed to train you up. Let me tell you one thing. My uncle, we call it Secretary Okagbe. May his soul rest in private peace. P.A. Omorui. He works as a control officer in NEPA in Osogbo. Yeah. In Osogbo. He's the last one of our grandfather. He becomes Okagbe in our family. He was the last one to die in our family. We still have 2 ladies there now in the family. That man went to technical school in Sapele.
Yeah.
He was trained as a technician, electrical technician. From there, he became who he was. And rise to the post. He was living Okefia in GRA in Osogbo. I visited him year 83, many years ago. My brother, let me leave you. Somebody's on the line with me. I will call you back later, okay?
No problem.
All right.
No problem. All right.
You don't throw away me, I think, eh?
Hello.
You don't throw away me. This
can
is your.
I contribute?
No,
what? Can I contribute?
Why no? I say you throw away me.
No, let's see your topic today is very good. It's very important. But I don't say you congratulations for very long time.
Thank you. I know.
See,
but it's echoing. You are echoing, eh?
Okay. Is it okay now?
Okay. It's like you're in a very big hall. Anyway, talk. No problem.
Yeah. I'm aware. That's
okay.
So, okay. You see, Obaseki is an economist.
Yep.
And in economics, there's what is called scale of preference.
Okay. The one is more important.
The opportunity for God will lead, that is, when you put it as opportunity for God,
Yeah.
then later, when you evaluate it and implementation,
Yeah.
you see, but people don't understand what he's doing. I understand what he's doing.
Thank you.
I did a bit of economics in my foundational course.
Yeah.
But I knew where he's going.
Yeah.
It's not about building schools.
Yeah.
See, in Benin, we have the highest level of illiteracy. Do you understand?
That's true.
And it's not about building schools. It's about making it valued.
To be standard.
Yes. If you have two is two. If you have one is one.
Yep.
In teaching hospitals, Benin has what is one of the greatest and more valued teaching hospitals in Nigeria.
Yep.
So it's not about building hospitals, it's about the standard. It's about the professionals that are there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm hearing you, my big sister. You are speaking my mind.
But because we have a lot of unskilled labor.
Yeah.
You see, in England where we live, from the age of 16 to 25, there's what is called apprenticeship, where you learn skills.
Yeah.
And they pay you for it. If you want to go to university, you can go. If you don't want to go, that's fine.
That's fine.
That is what Obaseki is creating.
Yeah.
Foundation. You have to start from the foundation. But because Nigerians don't understand the meaning of foundation, they don't understand the meaning of process.
Yeah.
They want to eat. That's why we are where we are now, because there's no process.
That's true.
Process is too far for a common Nigerian. But you have to go through process to come out perfect.
That's true.
Do you understand what I mean?
I do understand perfectly, my dear. I do understand you.
Basically, it's people that don't understand that will criticize that man. But I don't argue with people that are not intellectually sound. I don't argue with them. I call in your show because I know I gain a lot from you. And you're a very, very intelligent man. People don't understand what you are.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much. God bless you. Have a nice day at work, eh? Yeah.
Okay then.
All right, yeah. You see, this lady has been my very close fans. We managed to trace our history back to Silu. He knows a lot of those areas that I know too, but unfortunately we didn't know each other. God bless you, my sister, for this love, my brother, for this love. So, what am I trying to say? You see, every day we've divided from the issue now because that was the issue container. But come to my main motive today is to give thanks to everybody. I've done that. Now let's come to this issue very well. Every day people continue asking me, I'm the only one standing, not changing my views from Obaseki. I don't need to change view from Obaseki. The only area I need to stress him to do is passing the bill of anti-grazing. That is the only error he's committing as far as concerned for now. Okay. Apart from that, I see no reason. That story I was talking just to my sisters and my brothers who are watching me now today. In the whole Nigeria, 76% of all youth below 30 years has no professional handwork. If you go and learn tailor, they'll be laughing at you. If you go to go and learn hairdressing, they're laughing at you. If you go to go and learn mechanic, they're laughing at you. You see, a mechanic in my city here collects 45 euros an hour. A private mechanic that open his shop, if you take your car there, for a mechanic to diagnose what is wrong in your car is 58 euros in my city here. In Milan, it's 69. On my head, you never repair them. Just to fix things on it, as okay, this is what is wrong with it. If you are not doing it, it's too expensive. You go, you pay 68 euros, you go. You go, you pay 48 euros in my city, you go. Okay. So, plumbery. This is, even those who learn work in Nigeria, they learn it from hand to hand. When you have a constructive school, the last school I went to was numerotical. How do I call it in English language? Because I don't feel, oh, both of them lost from my mouth. Well. This course is about those who learn how to operate the engines that carve engine blocks, that carve boris, that carve nut bolts, that carve all those small particles of engines. You put a whole big iron, you put it in the machine, you just program it. It will carve out and give you exactly what you want. You understand? I will not be able to go to the kitchen and show you what I did. Let me give you instance. In my course, to promote me that course, to pass me that course there. You know, remember that thing when capital they use to the whole wood. They go roll like this, they go, it go open mouth. They'll come put something, no, weather. They'll put something where they'll cock the iron, make it for not fall, you know. They'll roll on. That thing, I constructed it to pass my course. 8 years ago. Finally, with age, I don't need to be doing wedding any longer. I don't need to be doing hard work any longer. I went and take a course of GRU driving, which I'm doing now in the seaport here. All I just need to do is to take my program. What I'm going to do today, is it ship, is it train, is it truck, we're going to load. Yeah, I work on steel, generally. Set up my program, place everything in the magazine, everything, install everything, I submit it to, file it out in the computer and send it out. That's all. Because when you are getting old, it's not because I'm not physically sound. I did a hard job up till 2 years, 3 years ago here. Because I'm not enlightened much like that in Italy. I didn't have the time to go to school much like that in Italy. I went on vocational courses. And that cannot lead you to a very high esteem in this place here. So Nigeria has no qualified workers in Nigeria. What I told you, go and click it. It was announced. They borrowed workers from Ghana, from Ivory Coast, Togo, and other part of the country to come and be able to get manpower they needed, professional manpower they needed. We have professional people who weld tube that gas is passed through. Not those quick gas for inside kitchen, major gas and crude oil. Anyway, it's late. Let me leave you guys. I'm waiting for my friend Kevin to invite me. Please hook up. Anytime Kevin called me, watch, I will just say it on my line that I'm going to be online now with Kevin. Hook up with us. So that I want to hear questions from these viewers. So that we will really educate Nigerians and the Edolites exactly what it means. What we need. We need patience to develop the society. When you create a lot of schools without plans, the schools, rain will fall and blow the air away. All the schools that will be rehabilitated today were planned to sacrifice the villages. Instead of you building 17 schools in 30 communities, build only 4 and create a means of death coming to that place to study for a good education. I rest my case. This is not why I'm here. So time is fast spent. I thank you and God bless everybody.
Now we don't hear from Pa Hitro. Let us know what you think for this matter. Go to comment section, make you put your own. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Edo State. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.